Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be working on some crosswind takeoffs and landings. Without further ado, let's grab information in India from the ATIS and get cleared for the flight. Frequency change approved. Contact Stover Aviation.
Takeoff information India, time 2051 Zulu, winds 23013, gust 21. Weather better than 5005, temperature 28, dew point 09er, altimeter 29er65. Landed parting runway 17, notice airman, clearance delivery frequency out service, use ground control frequency 120.175. Advise on initial contact, you have information India.
Okay.
Alright, cool deal.
20 Golf, give way to that citation, taxiing on Alpha, runway 17, taxi via Alpha Delta, hold short runway 13.
Give way to citation, taxi you via Alpha Delta, hold short of 1320 Golf.
Cool.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, can't wait till we're flying one of those, man. It's probably gonna happen a lot sooner than we think.
The day will come. The day will come.
The day shall come.
Alright.
Let's talk about our crosswind component
brother.
real quick. So you saw our winds are coming from 230, our active runway is 17, so we'll have about a 60-degree wind from the right-hand side down the runway. Our wind speeds are 13 knots with gusts up to 21 knots, so our headwind is going to be 6 knots, gusting 10, and our crosswind is going to be 11 knots with gusts up to 18.
Ready to rock and roll.
Alright.
New Braunfels Tower, November 7720 Golf, holding short of runway 13 on taxiway Delta. Ready for takeoff. We'd like to do some pattern work.
November 7720 Golf, New Braunfels Tower, cross runway 13, make right traffic, runway 17, clear for takeoff.
Cross for runway 13, clear for takeoff, runway 17, right traffic, 20 Golf.
Alright. Heels on the floor, make sure full rich.
Runway 17, that'll be in right traffic.
Alright, so here's our first approach. You can see I'm flying it into a crab right here. I'm going to try and go ahead and kick the nose over with some left rudder right here. Get us straightened out. Doesn't end up working out and ended up putting a side load on there.
Yeah, for sure.
So not a great landing, but this is exactly why I wanted to practice in these conditions. Alright, let's jump into our second approach. So you can see the plane moving all over the place. Nose left, nose right. I'm trying to keep that straight, but I'm not quite grasping the full concept of lower the wing into the wind. And as you could see, I tried to kick it over again and didn't quite work out again, so I ended up side loading that, which isn't ideal. Anyways, let's jump into the third approach. So here we are. Look at how much more stable this looks right here. Still coming in at a crab. Get the plane kicked over to the left and hold it there. And that's exactly what I was shooting for on the first two. So making good progress there. Let's jump into the fourth approach. Coming in a little bit higher here. I was just trying to try a couple different things and see how it felt. Keeping that nose centered this time, not nearly as much movement. Keeping my wing into the wind. And right side touches down first. It's much, much, much better. Approach number 5. Check out how much more stabilized this approach is than the first couple that I did. It's not nearly as much movement. Bringing some more airspeed in. Holding it off into ground effect. And that's the smoothest one so far this day. That was great. I'm super proud of this one. Let's jump into the next one. Here we go again. A very, very stable approach. Not much movement going on. Keeping the nose straight down that center line. And there we are. Another beautiful landing. Let's see the next one. And at this point I feel pretty confident and I'm getting these pretty consistently. Again, trying to keep that nose straight down the center line. Keeping that speed up. And there we are. Alright, last two approaches of the day. At this point, the gusts have died down quite significantly, but there's still a crosswind coming in. Stabilizing that approach. You can see how much this floats. And let's jump into the final landing of the day. Here we are, plane's not moving around again, keeping that nose in line with the center line, keeping that wing dipped into the wind. And there we are. Just like that, we'll be taxiing back, and let me know what you guys thought about these. How long did it take you to get comfortable and understand crosswind landings? Let me know if you guys have any tips for me. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you've made it this far, subscribe if you want to follow along on the journey, and share this video with someone working on crosswind landings of their own. This is Stover Aviation.